So I have a really quick look today. Makeup Geek came out with some new duochrome eyeshadows. They also came out with pigments. There was a little problem with the packaging on the pigments, so they are fixing that problem. And then I will have those to share with you. So I'm gonna wait to do a full swatch video. I wanted to really get up a look really quickly because these are incredible. Unless you're in person, it really doesn't do it justice. They are multiple colors in one. They have like this base color and then they have a shift to them. And sometimes when you put them on your eyes and you blend them out, the color on your lid that you could pack on with a flat brush and then a brush that you blend it out with, it can look like you're wearing two different colors because that base blends out. I gravitated towards the like greens and then the teal darker colors in this look, and I just thought it would be fun to do. My friend Cassie from Shades of Cassie is also creating a look, so I will leave her look down below. Definitely check out her look and check out her channel. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know we've been friends forever. So we both got the duochrome shadows and we're like, we need to get a look out there. So if you're interested in seeing another look with some of the duochrome shadows, I think she did more of a purple look. I will leave her channel and video linked down below. Definitely check it out. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these shades, just go ahead and check down below. I will leave them linked. It is an affiliate link. If you do click on it, I do get a portion of the sale. As always, thank you if you choose to use my link. If you don't, then you can always just head over and check out Makeup Geek. The shadows will be all on the website. So if you're interested in seeing this look, then let's go ahead and get started. With this Charlotte Tilbury eye base in Cleopatra, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush. Using a synthetic brush really works for this step. This is just like a really nice aqua shade, and I wanted to use it and lay it down as a base for the other shadows that we're going to be putting on top. So I'm using Makeup Geek's duochrome eyeshadow in Secret Garden and blending that through the crease. This is, I believe, a 221 MAC brush, and I'm just kind of blending it through the crease and then pushing it into the outer corner. This has like the duochrome of it is like teal, but it has like a purple. So when I blend it into my crease, I find that it brings out a little bit of that plummy shade. I don't know if you can see it. Then I just use this clean brush to blend that all out to get a really nice transition. Then I'm using the shade Karma, which is a really pretty, it almost has like a little bit of green to it, but it's like a golden eyeshadow, and I'm pressing that all over my lid. When it mixes with the Secret Garden on the outside, it has this beautiful, it really brings out that green in the shade, or that shift in it. So I find using my finger gives the best application for these shadows. Then I'm going in with Secret Garden and just kind of blending that with my finger on the outer corner just so I can get the most pigment from the shade. For my highlight color, I'm using this really nice matte shade. I just stuttered there, but this cream shade from Sigma. It's one of my favorites to highlight the brow bone. Going back in with that Secret Garden shade, as you can see, it's really turning plummy when I'm using it on the outer corner, but I just wanted to put a little bit more to darken it up. With the eyeliner, I'm gonna keep with a really nice thin wing. I just wanted to do something really close to my lash line. As you can see, I kind of get the line down and then I angle the brush, and just doing a little kind of kitten wing today using this Ardency in Modster liner. I love this liner. For my lashes, I'm using MAC Extended Play and Guerlain on the top lashes. For my foundation, I'm using Estee Lauder Creamy Vanilla and a beauty blender to apply this. This is really full coverage. You only need a little bit, but I find when I'm doing really smokier looks on the eyes or anything with color, I like to have my skin very nice and even, so that's why I use this foundation for that. For my concealer, I'm using MAC's Prolongwear and NW20. I just put a few dots on under my eyes, and then I use the beauty blender to blend that out. Just kind of press it in to the skin under my eyes, and then to set that, I'm using Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. I love this for setting under the eyes. It's really nice and brightening, and I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush for this. For my bronzer, I'm going to use the NARS Laguna bronzer. This is like the palette, Tahiti bronzing palette. It comes with this mini Eda brush, so I'm just using that to kind of contour my face. And then I'm going to go in with another bronzer to bronze up the rest of my face, but I really like using this as a contour, and I really like the mini Eda brush the best. So I'm going in with Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze. I love this. At first I didn't like it, but I've really come to love it. Especially I loved it in the summer because it does give a really nice bronze glow. For my blush, I'm using Makeup Geek's Romance Blush. It's just a really pretty peachy blush, and it has a little bit of luminosity to it. I thought it paired nicely with the look. For my highlighter, I'm going into Champagne Pop, the Becca highlighter that Jaclyn Hill created. Just putting that with a fan brush on the high points of my face and my nose. For my waterline, I'm using this from Lancome. It's the Drama Liquid Pencil in Noir Intense. I love this. It stays in my waterline. I just kind of put it halfway in my bottom waterline. Popped on some Ardell Demi Wispies, and then I'm going in with the bottom lash line. I'm using Secret Garden again on a pencil brush. If I'm using a MAC pencil brush, I will leave the number down below. I'm going to go in with Karma again and kind of blend that more towards the inner corner and just blend that. When these two shades mix together, they really bring out that really nice duochrome to kind of match the lid. I'm using this shade in Voltage, which is a super pigmented, almost yellow, white gold shade. And I'm popping that in the inner corner and then kind of pressing it a little bit up onto the lid. Like I said, these apply so beautifully with the finger. That sounded dirty, but I really like using my finger to apply them. For my lips, I'm using Too Faced Perfect Nude Lip Pencil and lining my lips. I wanted to show this because I have weird lip lines. I've said this before, but I go right on my lip line. I don't overline my lips, but my bottom lip line, if I don't line it where my lip line is, it looks funny. And if I do, it apparently looks like I'm overlining it. So there's that. Just line your lips. And then I used MAC Angel because it's one of my favorites. And to top it off, I used Buxom Big and Healthy Gloss in White Russian, which is my #1 gloss of life. And that is the finished look. Don't forget to check out Cassie's look. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.